Hi everyone, Steve Kim here. So excited. Steve Kim Show, episode number 20. As promised, we're going to look at the condo market in the 416 and 905 districts, so Toronto and York region. So let's get right into the numbers. So average sales price in Toronto in the very beginning of 2018 in January, that average condo was selling around $543,000. Fast forward all the way up until September, so the beginning of the fall market, we see it shoot up to just over $615,000. Now take a look at the trend in the graph. The spring months, we know it's spring fever, another peak time in the real estate market, spring and fall. Look at how the price increases over the spring months. We see it kind of taper off in the summer months, and we talked about that in previous episodes, right? There are not as many summer buyers. People go on vacation, families are out on vacation, so on and so forth. So we don't see as many sales in the summer months, but we see another peak in the fall market, and we see that price shoot right back up in fall. So January to September, this is what the price looked like in the 416. Well, what happened in the 905? So January 2018 in York region was trading just over 464,000, sorry. Moving all the way to September, right? We see it now trading just over 485,000. So we see kind of that trend, the beginning of the spring market. We see it taper off just a little bit in the summer and then just creep up just a little bit in the beginning of the fall market. Well, months of inventory. This is important. You know and I know. I always preach months of inventory. If we're around that 4 to 6 months of inventory, that's a balanced market. Buyers and sellers. Anything less than 4, that is a seller's market. Anything greater than 6, we get into a buyer's market. So you know the red hot condo market in Toronto. Everyone, talks about it. Definitely still red hot. We are seeing multiple offers on some fantastic buildings in the 416. So everything's pretty much been for 2018 less than 2 months of inventory, so absolutely still a seller's market. When I look in the 905 York region, we see it kind of hover just below 3, sometimes above 3 months of inventory. September's interesting in that it got to 4 months of inventory, and that is the beginning of a balanced market. So what's the sales price increase percentage year to date? So Toronto, from January to September, we see a 12.7% increase in that average condo. In York region, we see it being at 4.3%. Now, the condo market, there's been tons of news, tons of media. It's been red hot. Something to pay attention to is we haven't seen as many projects launch. So developers haven't been launching as many projects in 2018. So kind of with the rise in construction costs, with the delays in approvals, so on and so forth, we haven't seen as many projects launch. Now, one thing to pay attention to is if you are looking to get into the condo market, I would highly recommend that you focus in on the neighborhood, right? So not just, that's something that's big and shiny and bright and new. Pay attention to the neighborhood. This is where you're going to live, and there's tremendous value in the neighborhood. Anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your time with me. As always, I'm here to answer any of your questions, so please feel free to send me a text, give me a call, shoot me an email, or come by and knock on my door and say hello. Thank you so much, everyone. Be great, be kind. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.